These two fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Vitali Klitschko. The Rock. This match, so much hype. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That hook was off target. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That counter shot lands. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Show us something, Rocky. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now go on. Listen around on your jab and breathe when you're stepping around. Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get figure out. Go on. Keep going. Look around. I need you to go back out there and you go on. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Don't make defense. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off. Now, don't want to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Now it's he's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him push through.
And there's the bell for round 2. There's a counter shot. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over ball. Ball in a matador. Pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Good defense with that left jab. Nice counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He carries that left jab away. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Failing to score with that right hook. much for boxing. This is a fight. They're both trying for a knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good man. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. You shot. Stop. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let it back in. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on.
They're very up a little bit, so we can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Come on. Get back into the fight. You're much better in this fight.
Power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
Listen back together and put it back on him in this round.
Good work. It's the same again. Don't change too much.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
In the round on it.
You gave me time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
And that hook misses. Do you believe what we are seeing? It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. Swing and a miss with that hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. That hook doesn't score. Shot landing the overhead left. The jab can't find a home. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And this heavyweight looking like a lightweight. How about the hand speed and the footwork? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that. Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Well done with that counter shot. Good left hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Holding nothing back here in the round. And he just missed with that left jab. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't worry about that round. Don't
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
forget about that round. It was a bad round, but don't care. Go out.
Stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
You've got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his own.
Do what you gotta do. Good work.
You win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
Set him up and you take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone over.
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Go this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
On the job.
There's 1, 2, straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Go on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A perfect counter lands. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He blocks that jab. There's a counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Klitschko in it. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. There's a counter shot. Does well to block that left jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Klitschko in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Come on, let no free shot. Swap. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that raw lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Do this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag and...
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. And do it.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Stick on the other end of that jab. You get your time in already.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing the punch. Let's do it.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. A perfect counter lands. Insane action. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Well done with that counter shot. Just missed with that hook. That left hook won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Klitschko is dazed. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Perfect punch. A perfect counter lands. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Missing with the hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice counter. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. How is this fight still continuing?
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight.